You are going on dates with this woman, she's amazing, she's so pretty, the chemistry is insane. You have never lived this before, or it has been so rare. And so you go all in, you get involved emotionally, you keep dating her more and more, you see her more and more often, less space between the dates, you might even jump into a relationship, think long term with her. The issue is that you are going from attraction to chemistry to a relationship. And in order to have a relationship, you need 4 different things before jumping into one. And this is the mistake I see so many times because, of course, I'm a married dating mentor for high achieving men. And so I help men to achieve their dream to truly meet the one. And I see them, when they come to work with me, doing the same exact mistake. There's attraction, there's chemistry, poof, we jump into a relationship. What you need to do is first being attracted to the woman you have in front of you, and of course she must be attracted to you. Because without attraction, it will fade and you will have a really poor intimacy, poor attraction towards your partner. So it's really important, even though social media tell you, oh no, attraction is not that important. It is. It is important. Second, you have the foundation, which a lot of people, men and women, tend to forget, and it's lifestyle, vision, goals, and values. They must be similar. But in order to know this, you need to define 2 things. Who is your ideal woman and what is your ideal relationship? The issue is that you are probably not doing this. Or maybe you have just said, oh, I want a feminine woman. What is a feminine woman? And this is not enough. I want you to be crystal clear on what you want in a woman and in a relationship. Otherwise, you will never be able to filter out the wrong woman and select the right one. Because if you skip the foundation step, so the first phase is the emotional connection, you will jump directly into there's attraction, there's chemistry, getting involved emotionally, and then going into a relationship. The issue with getting involved emotionally too soon, when this is not the right person, is that then it's really hard for you to let go of someone who is not made for you. Because at some point, even though she might be so gorgeous, the chemistry might be amazing, the emotional connection might be so good, at some point it will fade. Because something that is never constant is emotional connection and the chemistry. And the only thing that will keep a relationship on the long run is the foundation. My parents are married since 30 years and I teach this to my clients all the time inside the MADE method. And I asked my mom, how does it come that with that you are still married when everyone else is getting divorced? Because all the time when I have her on the phone, remember this couple divorced. And she told me 2 things. First, we have lows in the relationship. And that's completely normal. This is why those seeking high chemistry will always end up in the wrong relationship because they will have to jump from one relationship to another. So we have lows in the marriage. But whenever we have lows, we always remind ourselves why we got together in the first place. Why we said yes to each other. Why we got married in front of God. Because I'm Catholic, my parents are Catholic. And so this is the first thing, is a foundation. Because you can build a house with the most amazing material. If the foundation is not correct, it will collapse. Second, do not believe that the grass is greener elsewhere. And those seeking only quick attraction, quick chemistry, only the emotional connection, only the highs, are people who will only want the highs, are people who will always tell themselves, oh no, but this relationship looks better. I've seen this on social media. Oh, she does all this for her man. Or I see my friend doing this. She does this for her man, or he does this, whatever. And this is how strong the foundation can be. And the only people who tell themselves that the grass is greener elsewhere are people who do not have a strong foundation. So in order to have your strong foundation, define what you're looking for in a woman, what you're looking for in a relationship. Without this, you cannot do the selection process correctly. You cannot filter out women who do not match what you're looking for in the long run and select the right one. So let's get back to it. Attraction, the foundation. When the foundation is correct, we can start to become emotional. We can start to be emotionally attached to the person. And then chemistry. So chemistry comes last and not first. And a lot of people tell me, no, but I need to have this thing in order to keep dating the person, in order to keep dating this woman. This thing you call chemistry is usually anxiety, is what you call the butterflies that you have in your stomach with this woman. It's usually the fear of losing this person. And if you have this, you are not in a secure place. And you can only be in a secure place when you have options, quality options to choose from. How do you know you have quality options? Simply by asking yourself, could I see myself on the long run with one of the women I'm dating? And dating multiple women doesn't mean slipping around. It simply means being in a position where you are able to choose, to become the chooser. When you become the chooser, when you have an abundance mindset, what happens is that you stop having a needy behavior with women. And this is a moment you become the most attractive to the woman you want to have into your life, to a more feminine woman, to a more higher quality woman. And so how to stop chasing chemistry and truly attract and more importantly select the woman you will spend the next 30 years, I hope even more for you, with this woman, is simply by defining what you're looking for in a woman, what you're looking for in a relationship, and to use this as a selection process. You filter out what does not match your non-negotiables, because of course you have to set your non-negotiables, and you select the woman you could see yourself on the long run. And when you have a woman in front of you where the attraction is there, the foundation is there, you can start to be more emotionally involved. So you're emotionally involved. You have the chemistry. And before jumping into a relationship, because you have these 4 phases, and before jumping into a relationship, you ask yourself one simple question. Could I see myself with this woman on the long run? In the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, in the next more even. If the answer is no, you walk away. Do not try to find excuses to justify, no, but she is different, maybe she will become better, she will change for me. We don't do that here. If you want the long run, you must be able to walk away from the woman who do not match what you're looking for, even if it's uncomfortable, and especially if it's uncomfortable. And if you don't know how to filter out and select the right woman, I have created a free live masterclass, so you just have the link below to register.